Hello, my beautiful lovelies. How are my Aquariuses doing today? Let's get started on today's reading and see what beautiful uplifting messages Spirit may have. And I hope you're all having a great start to your day. All right, and I also hope you're having a relaxing weekend. All right, guys, look at this, okay? So you guys get ready for tomorrow or sometime next week. I'm seeing some kind of messaging coming in. This is going to sound like a ring of freedom to your ears, okay? When you go into work tomorrow morning, something positive is going to be told to you. This is going to help bring in balance. And it's also going to give you some sense of freedom. Okay, so I feel like if not tomorrow, sometime next week, you're going to hear something in the workplace about something positive coming your way. All right, so let's continue and see what else. Yes, this is going to feel refreshing, like, yay, finally something good is coming in for me to hear. And it's going to affect my pocket. It's going to affect me in a good way. All right, I'm also seeing some, again, something new, guys, some kind of new opportunity, some kind of new, a big change, a life-changing scenario, it looks like for some. I'm also seeing an area of intense growth coming in after something not so good, after you went through something that was mentally debilitating, or somebody really hurt you. Somebody did something that was like very untrustworthy, okay? And this kind of made you lose, trust and faith in people even. For some of you, this went deep, all right? But I do see you getting clarity on this, and you are working on this. You're working on how to release this, and I'm seeing you will release it. You will ultimately bring in balance, okay? This balance from these situations you've gone through, guys, we need to release these. Absolutely, okay? Only when you release all of this negativity going on inside of your body, which, by the way, it can be a culmination of toxins. All right, negativity, holding on to negativity, and feeling these emotions behind the negativity, like pain, heartache, mistrust, just the whole wrath of negative emotions that go with this card here, okay? This can absolutely create toxins in the body and bring in sicknesses that can range from things like the flu or a common cold all the way down to cancer and more debilitating types of things. So you want to make sure that you find ways to release these things, okay? If you need help with this, you can do a short reading with me. I do also offer phone readings, guys, for people who need some life coaching. Maybe you're going through a problem and you need to talk to someone about it. All right, so you can click on the description if that's the case below the video. Click on the more button and email me. Again, I'm seeing a lot of new starts, new beginnings. Here it is again, guys. All right, so Spirit is confirming left and right. They're trying to tell us something. There's a deeper, more important message going on here for Aquas. So I'm really happy for those of you who have tuned into my video today, because this is meant for each and every one of you. All right, so it's connected to all of you starting over. You're all going to have a second chance in life. Let me take a sip of this water. I feel my voice is going away. Okay. So what do I mean by that? All right. So it's, first of all, it's vital. It's imperative that you release these emotions. These are not needed anymore. These are things that didn't serve you to begin with for your betterment. But now we have to get rid of, I don't expect you to get rid of memories. That's almost impossible. I get that. We can forgive, but it's hard to forget. All right. Now, when I say forgive, don't go crazy because you're thinking of somebody who does not deserve your forgiveness, yada, yada, yada. The forgiveness is not so much for them, it's for you. So you don't have to meet the person and say, I forgive you, but you can find a quiet place and take, this time by yourself to say their name and just say, I forgive you for trespassing upon me. All right. Trouble talking today. Please forgive that. I don't know what's happening, but it's, sometimes I feel like I'm losing my mind. I just feel so crazy from all this energy. I can't wait till we finally get into this fourth or fifth dimension and we're there and we don't have to go through this continuous lightning jolts of energy, which is what I'm feeling. Okay. So, and if you feel like this, guys, the higher you're vibrating, the more sensitive you are to the energies coming in. If this is you and you're experiencing, just craziness, feeling crazy, comment below the video. All right. So especially if maybe you're a speaker and you're finding that you're having trouble getting your words out, you're tripping over your words, you're stuttering, which is something you've never done before. I would love to hear from you. Just keep it short so I can read everyone's comments. All right. But again, getting back to this confirmation of some beautiful new beginning, a new start. Okay, for those of you who have gone through it, and I think it's probably each and every single one of you had a time in your life where you felt left out in the cold. You felt like no one was there for you. You were going through something all by yourself, all alone, and you just felt like you were in a deep, dark place, maybe even a depression, right? For those of you who have gone through that, Spirit is saying, hold on now, because this Ace of Pentacles coming in is also a new beginning. So lots of confirmation. All right. And there also is a promise here. They're promising this to you. All right. There's a commitment to give this to you, this new financial start or this whole new beginning. And here again, a new beginning, a new start, looking out into that horizon with hope, with beauty, seeing all the beauty and feeling serene and content. Okay. That's what I feel is coming from Spirit. They so much want you to know this and maybe even start to imagine it and start to feel it. Start to feel these comforting emotions that are coming through. All right. I am sending these emotions to all of you. I'm sending you this energy, positive energy, healing light, and this very calm, beautiful, warm, energetic feeling pulsating through your blood. All right. I'm also seeing over here that they think the world of you, Aquarius. Okay. They want you to know they're feeling your energy. You started out with a beautiful energy and that's why you were chosen. But moreover, at this point, since most of you or almost all of you have worked on yourselves, raised your vibration, now your energy is off the hook in a beautiful, beautiful manner. So they're wanting you to know you are so deserving of this commitment they have for you, this beautiful commitment, this new start, this new financial beginning. All right, let's continue. I can't say enough about it. They wanted me to really go over the top to let you know. And if you're feeling down today, they want you to lift your head up and know who you are, Aquas. You're that big, beautiful white light. That's how they see you. They see you as like a superhuman being, a superstar. We all are in general, but you have something special to offer right now in this particular time. All right. So here I'm seeing some manifestation. Somebody, oh, okay. Okay. This is for maybe somebody who needs to hear this. If you're watching, there is a feminine that you are very deeply connected to. For some reason, I feel like you're not with her. You can't be with her today, or you're not with her at all. For some reason, I don't know. She's trying to be strong, so I don't feel like something I don't feel like this was your choice to be away from one another. There's something going on and you're feeling heartbroken for her. Your heart is aching to be with her, and you are going to manifest this situation so that you will once again be able to be together. Okay. This card could indicate that you're sending for her, you're going to bring her to you, or you're moving closer to her, one or the other. But again, you know, she's also feeling the same way, thus she has the strength card. She's trying to be strong while she's awaiting things to be worked out between the two of you. All right, and if this is you, please comment below the video. All right, I'm also seeing someone who's you're giving to someone today. You're doing something very beautiful and nice for someone, going out of your way, and this makes you happy. This makes you feel wonderful when you give to others. I'm seeing a celebratory card. So this is something, maybe you're throwing some kind of surprise party for someone, or something you're doing to make them feel good. I see that there is a masculine also in this. Let me look at this for a second. You're doing this for somebody you're close to who's a masculine and is feeling some kind of way. All right. So this person, whether they're ill, whether they're just depressed, they're not feeling well, this is someone who means a lot to you, and you're doing this in a sense to lift them up. Okay, so right here I'm seeing, let me look at this for a sec, guys. This is a complex. It kind of feels like I have a couple that is going through something right now. It's obviously some kind of, you're both feeling stuck. There's some judgment involved here. So there's some reason, there's something coming between you, obviously, and this is affecting both of you. All right, so I'm getting like there's an unsurety of whether you guys are supposed to be together, if this is going to work out as far as you being a couple, as far as you're working out things that go on between the two of you. Maybe your beliefs, your thoughts, the way you handle things, whatever. There is something coming between you, but you're not necessarily throwing the idea of continuing this relationship away yet. But I'm seeing judgment. So there's thought being put into this. Okay, you're both having the same type of thoughts. It's like you both want this to work, but you are seeing like some pretty fair differences between the two of you. You might be bumping heads a lot. Your beliefs might be pretty, you know, distant from each other. I am seeing overall the possibility of a victory here for the two of you. Okay, so all in all, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that this can be worked out, it looks like. Okay, let's continue. All right, so this is for a feminine. All right, I feel like someone's demonizing you today. Like somebody's like trying to make you seem like a bad person, like you're toxic, but you're total opposite of that. You're nothing like that. This is getting to you. It's affecting you. It's making you feel stuck. All right. Spirit is saying, and yeah, this is saddened you. You're taking it personally. All right. Let me say this. Spirit wants you to also look at this person. Who is this person? What are they like? How do they view things in general? Is this just some way that they're treating you, or do they treat other people in this manner? Okay. This is not to be taken personally, because really the person who's judging you is, it's like a mirror effect. Their insecurities of what they do and who they're being in this lifetime, they're kind of mirroring that onto you, like realizing what their issues are and their downfalls and their, bad parts, kind of trying to push them onto you, all right, out of whatever, trying to make themselves feel better, this is how some people think they can lift themselves up, by putting others down, because in some crazy way, they see you in that moment, they see you underneath them, and they see themselves above you. So, you know what I mean? By putting you down, they're lowering you on their totem pole, okay? And this is getting to you, all right? Spirit wants you to know who you are, all right? Just understand that you are the beautiful person that they've chosen to carry the light and be the bridge for others that are third dimensionals. Now, here's a catch-22. This person that's doing this to you is a third dimensional, meaning that they're stuck in the third dimension. They do not have an open mind. They still think that, what I'm going to say might be mind-blowing to a lot of you, but up until now, our lives have been an illusion. Fake, I want to say. Fake, okay? I'm going to go into that more toward the end so that the people who just want their reading can get their reading and hop off. But so this person is third dimensional, meaning that they are, they perceive life as, third dimensional. You get up, you go to work, you go to that job you hate, you're miserable, your boss sucks, your life sucks, the black cloud follows you, nothing good ever happens, and yada, yada, yada. Right? And I'm not saying that all third dimensionals are like that. They're not. But in this case, it's pretty much what we're looking at here. Okay? This person needs to work on themselves. And they, everybody has a chance to come out of that if they want to. That is key. All right? But I am seeing the sadness with you. Pull yourself up. Pull yourself out of it. Know who you are. Don't put yourself on their level. You are nowhere near this level, okay? You are eons above as far as being high vibrating, okay? And don't even visualize yourself on that level, okay? You're a super being. You have super gifts that are available to you, and just knowing that you have them and knowing who you are gives way to you being this super being and being able to use things like your insane intuitive abilities. Your clairs are online, you're clairvoyant. You can basically read people's minds. You're probably finding that you're finishing people's sentences. You're saying things aloud and a person looks at you in awe and says, oh my God, I was just thinking that. Or you're thinking of a person and instantly you get a text or a call from that person or a knock on the door, okay? This is your being super powerful, okay? You're being super powerful right now in life because that's who you always were. And that was... in a lot of ways that was taken from you by suppressing these gifts of yours. All right, here I'm seeing a lot of happiness. You're going to be focusing on this in the very near future. All of my aquas, okay? Use your intuition, okay? They're confirming this, confirming what I just said. Use your intuitive skills. Your intuitive abilities are off the charts. Your intuition is going to help you make the correct decisions in your life to bring in happiness, okay? Because instead of making that left that you shouldn't be taking because something not good is going to come from that left, you're going to understand that you should be making a right. You're going to listen and you're going to move toward joyous positivity and happiness, okay? That's where you're to focus on your happiness, Aquarius. Very important you do that now on, all right? And I'm seeing also, very important, they want you to stand up for what you believe in, okay? Be yourself. Be the superhuman being that you are, okay? Even if you're concerned and worried that it's going to sound funky to other people, you don't have to word it that way, but just stand up for what you believe in. come into it's time for you to come into your authentic selves and speak of the truth and what you believe in. Okay. All right. I'm seeing that this frightens you. It makes you feel nervous and off when you're around, and I'm going to say it again, third dimensionals, okay? Because you know they have a totally different concept, a different way of thinking. But that's okay, because you're going to start running into more and more people like yourself, like me, okay? People are starting to open up. I had a friend I spoke to the other day who I wasn't able to mention a name. If I said this person's name to her, she went bonkers, okay? And, it was part of the brainwashing thing. That, if you're not allowing someone else to have a different opinion than you, and you're in other words, you're letting them go as a family member or a friend because they have a difference of opinion. Think about that for a minute. What is that? Everyone should have a right to think what they think, okay? And if you don't want to talk about it, you could still be very nice and say, we should probably steer away from that subject and talk about something more pleasurable for both of us. All right? So, but if you're that nuts and crazy about not allowing other people to think unlike you, that's a problem, okay? You need to really take a look at that. And all it is, guys, is you've been brainwashed. Brainwashing, it runs deep. It will not allow you to think outside of your box. You're in that box and that's it. Nothing anyone else can say can make you even open up to a maybe. Well, maybe they're right. I don't know. I'll have to research that. I'll have to check it out. Or I could be wrong. Or, I could be looking at this the wrong way. Like, if you're listening to this right now, guys, and you're thinking, wow, I'm kind of like that, please come back to earth and allow other people to feel the way they feel and to have their own objectives and thoughts, okay? Let it be. Let it be. And, start working on that. How do you work on that? How do you become on, I don't know how to say it, but you stop watching that. That is the thing that wherever you heard these things from, that you're so cemented and dug in with the heels of your feet that you cannot come away from it for 2 seconds. Don't look at it or watch it anymore because it's gotten to you. All right. But here I'm seeing some type of, and I didn't mean to insult anybody, especially, the people that come to my channel all the time. It's kind of like tough love. So don't take it bad, but really, if this is you, please take a look at it. Okay. Openly and honestly. All right, so there's some type of, something's coming into play here. There's going to be an ending for some of you, but then this ending is going to bring in a whole lot of happiness, happy feelings. It's going to bring in opportunity. So I feel like there's someone in your life that's been stopping you from all of this. The happiness, the opportunity, the positive emotions. I feel like somebody has been sucking the life out of you, bringing you down, and you've been tolerating this for some reason, putting up with it. Ask yourself, why am I putting up with this? Seriously, what is the reason? Sometimes knowing the reason can help you get yourself out of that situation and move forward into a happier way of life. All right, I'm seeing some of you are absolutely needing a holiday. All right, I feel like a lot of you are having to do a lot because you have families. And if you have families, you have more people. You're not by yourself. You have more people, more stresses, okay? Not that you want to view your family as a stress, but you obviously have to provide more. You need to have more money. You have bigger bills. You have a bigger grocery bill, right? So I'm seeing a lot of stress within families. Take that break, okay? You're needing a break. You will come out feeling somewhat refreshed. You need to have this break. After you take the break, The sun is going to show its face to you. You are going to feel better, happier, more serene, more relaxed, and you will be able to see things from a new perspective. There's a couple things they're telling me, Aquarius, that you need to see from a new perspective, and this is going to be your ticket on how to get there. All right, I'm going to end on this note, guys. I hope that this reading lent you something, gave you something positive. I hope it resonated for a lot of you, and if not, I can hone into your own private, personal energy and give you your personal reading. You know what to do, and I will see you tomorrow.